What has it that cell phone use can double or triple the weight of one's head and neck, especially on the strain on your neck. In addition, poor posture while sitting, standing, walking, or in a static position can lead to upper body pain and stiffness. Join us on the show to enlighten us on this and how to maintain a good posture is a physiotherapist, Jennifer Eze. Welcome to the show, Dr. Jennifer Eze. Welcome to the show, madam.
Thank you very much.
You can call us on 07080668014. You can also tweet to us at TVC. Can I please hashtag URBTVC so we can read your tweets? One of the things that led us to this issue of posture was the use of our phones. The fact that there was a report that said that our head weighs so much, such that each time you bend to use the phone, you are actually affecting your spine. Please tell us about that.
Well, when you use there's a proper way to position your phone, cell phones, when you use it, and that is at face level. You know, just a few cm away from your face.
Example.
So you hold your smartphones
like
or
this?
your whatever your tab, you hold it upright so that your chin is level with the floor and is on eye level.
Right.
This is the proper alignment of the spine. It keeps the spine in a proper alignment because once the forward head position is attained, that is what will lead to the pain, stiffness, joint stiffness along the neck and all that. So
please, this is a lot of work.
I'm telling you.
I'm holding this down, and wait, so the hand will be hurting. I'm going to be doing a lot of work. I do most of my work on my phone. So how do I sustain this posture when I have work to do for hours?
that comes to your workstation.
Okay.
You have to have chairs that give you an armrest. So your arms are about 90 degrees. You're resting your arms and you're holding your phone or your tab or whatever it is that you're using like that. It's a lot of work. It has to do with discipline. You have to be conscious of your position at every point in time. So awareness is important. Teaching people, telling them what to do, telling them how to, educating them on the proper way to position themselves when they're using their smartphones or gadgets.
Wow.
So let's talk about sitting posture because I have been having pains on this side of the neck recently, and at home I hardly do my phone like this. I lie down so once I'm not in my lying position, I don't respond to messages. They could pile up forever. That's their business. Once I'm about to respond to them, I'll be on face down, put a pillow to hold my chin up. But recently I've started having pains on the neck, and I wondered how. I worry about sitting for long because I have to drive long hours, so I have a pillow in the car to help me sit with my back straight, yet I developed that pain. So how did I come about that?
Okay, first of all, the position you assume at home when you're lying down and you're raising your head to work on your phone, you're working against gravity. So your neck muscles are constantly against the force of gravity, which is not helping your neck at all.
Wow.
Then in sitting position, you have to sit with your back, at least your back against the backrest of whatever it is. Then the lower back, there has to be there's a curve in the spine in the lower back. That space has to be maintained. If your chair does not provide that, you can have a lumbar roll or a pillow or even a towel rolled up, placed there to maintain that position. What you're doing is very correct. Yes, what you're doing is very right in putting that to maintain that position.
This
is our reality.
Yes.
Phone use is our reality.
Yes.
There's nothing we can do. I mean,
Computer
that's computer, everything. So my question is, with this reality, what are the things that we can incorporate so that it's not uncomfortable to use it because we're trying to maintain our posture? But, you know, are there gadgets, are there that are being sold that we can use instead to help us use this while making sure that we're using the right posture?
Well, one of the things the major thing with that is education. It's awareness. This position is going to hurt you on the long run. If you have that awareness, if you are conscious of that, I think it will help you to...
When you say it will help, it will be a problem in the long run, what does that mean? Is that I'll have a hunchback, or what exactly? Because, listen, this life is not difficult. Don't complicate life for us, because you grow old, you bend.
You will
It's
see
normal.
that at the
You
end
still
of the
bend.
day.
So what is the problem?
Yes, but there are old people who have good
bend.
postures.
Yes.
And it starts with when they are young. Because of our gadgets these days, people keep...
Yeah, and
You
that's
know,
bad.
yes, that's bad for your health. So you have to keep your head up. Like I said, the most important thing is awareness. And there are some straps that people wear these days under their clothes. So you strap it on and it helps you maintain that chest forward, head forward position.
Yeah.
You know, so things like that can remind you of what you're supposed to do.
You know, I like this. I know this about reminding you because I have a slight curvature in my spine. Scoliosis is what it's called. And I realized when I was a teenager. So because of it, my mom had always taught me to try and sit up. Of course, I don't do it all the time, but as you said, it's at the back of my mind. So sometimes I catch myself slouching. I sit up, you know, I try and when I walk as well. But that's because I already have an issue with my back. So it makes me...
You see, and that is what I was saying earlier about awareness. Because you have been told about it, because you had that condition and you're made aware of your position. So it's at the back of your mind. When you slouch, you correct yourself.
So me, anytime I wake up, my neck is spinning me. My neck always hurts me when I wake up in the mornings. And sometimes, I don't know, probably because I know I have a long neck, probably because I don't know how to use my pillows very well. But then the pains go severe from the neck to the shoulder. And I'm wondering, is there any particular way that we can sleep so that we avoid such pains?
Oh, definitely, there is. Many people use their pillows wrongly. They lie on their pillows and they put their shoulders on the pillow. Your shoulder is not supposed to be on the pillow. The pillow is supposed to be supporting your head and neck.
That means I've been sleeping right all my life.
Yeah,
You know, so when you lie on your side, the pillow is like that, supporting your head and neck. So the spine is in the proper position, proper alignment.
Must you lie with the pillows? Must you? Because I've been advised not to lie with my pillows.
No, because if you don't lie with the pillow, your head is
down.
Yes, it's hanging. There's a space there that will strain the other side that you're not
question,
supporting.
what's the best lying position? On the side, or face down, or face up? What's the best way to lie?
Well, it depends on the way you support yourself. And you will say, support yourself, I'm asleep, so how can I support myself? Lying on the side is actually good. If you do not have any issues with arthritis of the hip joints or any surgeries, some people have surgeries. So lying on the side can be a bit painful. But lying on the side and supporting putting a pillow in between the legs.
I like that position.
Pregnant women will understand that it's a very comfortable position. If you lie on your back, you also have to maintain that proper joint spine alignment by supporting yourself with a pillow underneath your knees. Yes. Lying on your stomach is not advised. Yes, it's the least common. Yes, a lot of people do that. But it's the least because it strains the back and the neck. So when you lie face down, how do you position your neck?
I don't even know. I just keep it anyway.
So you position your neck on this side and it's putting a strain on the other side.
Siju, I'm just loving this one.
You know,
so lying face down is religiously forbidden for Muslims. Yes, and I'm just finding out it's medical. So I wanted to ask, what's the implication of a post-surgery? Because, you know, most of the times when we have surgeries, they give you the spinal, whatever, to anesthetics. And then suddenly, after a while, you just have to develop some problems. What's the implication? Is it kind of related to back pains?
Yes. I have had quite a number of patients who have had back pain after that procedure. Well, what we advise is that you keep fit. This will help in reducing the incidence of, you know, strengthening for the core muscles, for the back muscles, flexion exercises to maintain range of motion.
What's flexion exercise?
Okay, range of motion exercises are exercises that will help maintain the proper range of motion around the spine and the hip, the pelvic area. So, yes, exactly. All those things help in keeping the integrity of the muscle and also the spine.
You know, talking about fitness, I do taekwondo, not as often as I would like to anymore. But because of the issue I told you I have, I noticed that taekwondo helped me because we do a lot of stretches and things like that. So I understand the power of having a firm core and then it sort of holds you up. But I don't think a lot of people understand to what degree exercise would help us. Maybe, yes, so maybe like people like Nima that don't believe in exercise at all.
Oh, exercise is excellent for you. Exercise is excellent for you. The core muscles are the muscles of the trunk, the abdominal muscles, and the back muscles. These are the muscles that help you stand upright. They are the anti-gravity muscles, as well as muscles of the legs. But the core is very important in maintaining proper posture. So once you strengthen those muscles, they are flexible, they are strong, and they will help keep you up.
How do you strengthen the muscles? What exercises? What exercises?
Okay,
there are housework exercises.
No,
give me like two.
Housework is an exercise. There's the crunches.
Crunches.
Yes, so you lie on your back, but the crunches, you have to be careful when you're doing them. Because some people have low back pain.
From exercise.
Yes. So you modifications. You lie on your back, bend your both knees, and both feet are flat on the floor. Where you bend both knees, your hands are behind your head. Then you lift your shoulders.
You cannot sit up.
Lift your head and shoulders alone off the floor. So you do that.
I don't do those anymore.
I wish there was a way we can actually show this. It's always better than talking about it. But I have to ask you a question before we go on a break. Because my husband calls me a robot because I have metals all over my body. I have a 6-inch rod. I have like logs. I have metals on my ankle, on my hip. I have nails. I have screws all over my right leg. Now, the problem is that my doctor in the US told me not to use drugs because I can get addicted. So I actually go through excruciating pain, especially when the weather is cold. My body is so used to the pain. But one thing I find hard is sleeping, especially when the weather is cool or when the pillows are just not right. You know, sometimes you have guests in the house, you have to give the guest your pillow. Now, for someone like me that have surgery issues, what's the best way to, because I get lots of pains and my body's kind of just used to the pain. I mean, pain is now normal for me. But is that right, number one? And number two, what can I do to sleep better?
Is it right to get used to the pain? No.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Okay.
Yes, you have to, your body will react to it at the end of the day because your pain is like a defense mechanism. It's telling you something is wrong, correct it. Okay. Then the issue of how you can get over the pain, how you can sleep. That's what physiotherapists do. They use different methods, techniques, modalities. One of them is heat. Another one is soft tissue manipulation, that's massage, that people are aware of. So all those things. And then, like I said earlier, strengthening exercises that will also help to strengthen the core muscles of those areas that will help to hold you up, to relieve or to completely remove any pain that you're feeling. So, and then when the weather is cold, you have to keep warm. Keeping warm will also help you in relieving that pain.
Let's talk about the kind of load, because you know we're Africans and people think carrying things on their head.
I have another question when we come back. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. All right, Nima had a question for you.
Yes, so you know, as Africans, what's common is you see women, jackets, carry it, alabaru kind of work, and people do this a lot. In their old age, because I am trying to understand how women in their old age develop bent back, wrong posture, and all sorts of things. I'm trying to link it to maybe the kind of alabaru work they did while in their age. Because I use my life to train my child, but now mama is bent all over. Do you understand? How is it linked?
Of course, your work is one of the risk factors of bad posture, poor posture, and the repercussions. So, like the alabaru that you talked about, she always has to do it. And there are proper lifting techniques. You don't lift from using your back, it's from your knees. So you bend your knees and use the thigh muscles to lift yourself up.
I don't understand. Can you go back?
Yes.
She has to-
You bend. I have to actually
demonstrate.
demonstrate it. Yes. So you're not bending your back. You're squatting. You know, like the way women curtsy.
Okay, yeah.
So you squat, lift it. Your back is straight all the time. You're not slouching or
They
doing
should
it.
help you because sometimes they have
course.
to
I
jack
have
it.
a score
Yes.
from Dublin. Success. Are you there? Hello, Success. We're here already. Are you there? She's listening to the TV.
There's I have this problem of I start sleeping on this position,
Yes.
and I've done like 100 positions before I wake up. Like it was so bad growing up that people don't like to sleep on the same bed, share the same bed with me because I'll kick you out of the bed. Yeah. And so now it's not as intense because now I'm a mother. I have to pay attention to I have babies around me.
Yeah.
But I still can't maintain one position. And sometimes when I wake up in the mornings, I am tired like I went to fight. Is there, why are you laughing? Is there anything I can do to help my situation?
It's same awareness. Awareness. Okay. When you are asleep, you're not conscious of your surroundings.
Okay.
So it's just, once you keep creating that awareness, oh, I have to take a proper position. When you're lying down and you turn, you don't sleep throughout.
Consciously, you know.
I think she's trying to look for a good position. That's why she keeps turning herself.
She doesn't even know that she's doing that.
Yeah.
So once, sometimes when you turn for a moment, you're awake. So if you keep drumming it into your mind, consciousness, yes. So you would have to, yes.
I have to ask you, because for those of us that live in Lagos, I'm surprised Nima hasn't mentioned this. Traffic. You are in traffic for hours. Yes. So it's almost impossible for you to have a good posture in Lagos State. So you come back home, you just spend 4 or 5 hours in traffic. What can you do when you get home to either relax your muscles or to even make sure you don't go and die?
Okay, first of all, even in the traffic, there are things you can do.
Okay.
When you park, when there's so much traffic and you have to stop, when you stop, you do ankle pump exercises.
All right.
Just to move your feet.
Do you learn physiotherapy? I do this.
You do it, okay.
So you do that,
Right.
and then you make sure that you just roll out your shoulders from
Right.
time to
Like
time.
this.
Right.
Yes, roll out your shoulders, your neck, like that. Just range of motion exercises for the areas that you can do.
Right.
Then make sure that you have that lumbar.
But
Yes,
Yeah,
very
good to
important
go.
also.
So you can do 10 hours.
Okay, so
Then when you get home, you do stretches.
Yeah.
Stretches, you bend,
Right.
move back that way.
Okay, let me
and
quickly
side
take this
to
call.
side.
He's been holding. Hello, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
My question is, when I sleep on my left posture, I feel sick when I wake up,
Okay.
and I don't sleep very well. But when I sleep on my right, I will sleep and snore. So they said that my wife even complained. Which one is the better one? Is left side or the right side?
Well, it's advised that it's better to sleep on the left side because the stomach is on the left side.
Okay.
And then when you lie that way, the internal organs are properly positioned, okay? Then you say that you feel pain when you lie on that side. I guess there are other factors that have to be evaluated and checked to know exactly what is causing that pain. So I can't say, until then, I can't say this is what is causing.
Okay, my
Final
husband
question.
doesn't sleep well either, but there's a position he finds sometimes, which I find weird, but I've also seen with my mom. He would sleep and then put his leg on the wall.
That's
so
a
it's
winch.
like
Winch. Winch.
so it's like a 90
Air Force.
degree,
Air
90
Force.
degree. And my mom as well has, she said she had to do that, and then that's when they're able to sleep. Is there any
taking off.
physiotherapy? Please, apart from this witches, is there any physiotherapy?
Their feet are on the wall.
Yes,
Of course, they are supported.
yes, supported.
Well, it helps in drainage.
Right.
So I guess that is
Probably.
the yes, that's the reason for that.
Yeah, lymphatic
Started
drainage.
this winch thing. I mean, was it Ayamatanga? Was it Ayamatanga?
No, it was the one
one of those.
It wasn't Ayamatanga, it was a Labion or something like that.
With
No, even in the
Arometa.
East, we
Arometa,
have
it was
that.
Arometa.
The way you do that is
use your leg on the wall. You're going.
Isolation thing.
We have to run
So
up.
please, I need to ask, what's the size of a normal pillow? Because we have this back and forth. Like I explained, the pillows I
hard.
use has to be the one that will just rest here. So my husband finds it weird. I use in the whole house a separate
smallest
set of pillow, small pillows. So we have this back and forth that this is what
Puffy
the pillow
ones
should
or
be.
the flat ones?
Puffy or flat.
It should be in between.
Okay.
It shouldn't be flat, and it shouldn't be too puffy because your head will sink into the pillow,
That's
and then
wrong.
it will cancel the effect.
Someone has that puffy where just
You
they just
enter.
sink.
It's just, I don't know what they do. They just know the right
I say you will enter.
softness and hardness.
As long
for the
as
pillows.
it just, maintains, there's some orthopedic pillows that have memory.
Yes.
So you put your head on it and it just supports the head and the neck.
We have to run off, but I have to ask you this last question.
Okay.
Cracking your neck. I mean, we do it a lot.
Yes,
Is it right?
we do.
I don't know to do those things.
Don't do it.
It provides,
Don't do those things.
it provides some relief.
Okay.
But it's not entirely right to do it all the time.
Yeah, because I hear you're
What about
wearing
knuckles?
out your bones.
The same
your neck
thing.
bones.
Those things are, if your fingers feel stiff, just move them.
Like this.
I'm already hearing the snap.
sound.
Yeah.
Yes. So you don't have to force it.
Right.
It's not
That
healthy
sauce
to
is
do
fun
that.
And it's sweet. It
Yeah,
gives
it's
me
very
one kind
interesting.
of-
I don't do that.
I like
I
it.
love it.
I know people like
do this a
it,
lot.
but it's not advised.
Oh, what's happening?
I wish my neck
telling
would not
you.
snap one day. God forbid. Please stop. Thank you so much, Doc, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
So
the
much. We've learned a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, tomorrow is our live audience show. Please come early so you can get a seat. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.